So this is Realme's best smartphone deal around 20,000. You get Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 for this price, which scores 1 million plus on Antutu. The 8GB variant was available for just around 20k during the BBD sale. And you get everything in the box: 80-watt charger, cable, and even a screen guard pre-installed. The phone's design is quite unique with matte wood finish. It's curved all around and very slim. The phone weighs 192 grams but feels dense when holding, while the normal P4 with its flat sides feels lighter and more comfortable in my opinion. We get a quad curved display which looks very premium. The haptics, however, are very average and I mostly keep them disabled. The phone features dual noise cancellation microphone at top with a secondary speaker. Call quality is actually quite nice with low background noise, and we also get 5G++. There's also a clear voice feature to further the calling experience. Here is a recording.
Okay, so I'm calling and I have played the traffic noise in the background and I'm calling from the P4 Pro. So this is how it sounds, and let me see how much of the background noise it can suppress while I'm being on the call.
The bottom houses the primary mic, Type-C 2.0 port, primary speaker and microphone. The quality of stereo speakers is surprisingly good. It gets loud even at 60-70% volume, which wasn't the case for P4. Dolby Atmos support is still missing though. Also, the cinema sound option adds slight bass and depth in videos. And if you're liking the video so far, please hit the like button to show your support. It will mean a lot. Coming to the display, we actually get option between Full HD Plus or 1.5K resolution. The quality is definitely top notch, be it YouTube or other streaming platforms. The Hypervision feature works well here, adding extra frames to the videos, maximizing the overall content viewing experience. The display is also extremely bright. Trust me, you will have zero issues in outdoors. Very impressive. And if you're concerned about the curved display's performance in day-to-day uses, you can see that even if you accidentally touch it, still it won't cause any interference elsewhere. Even during gameplay, I did not face any issues as well. Now coming to gaming and performance, as mentioned earlier, we get a Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 processor. It scores 1 million plus on Antutu, and here are the Geekbench scores. In short, the performance has been superb. Smooth animations, app switching, games opening and closing, even while playing a VR video, and then switching to picture-in-picture mode did not cause weird lags and stutters like I saw in the P4. We can play BGMI in 144 FPS using the Hyper Motion feature in GT mode. You can also enable the built-in FPS meter. The gameplay is actually quite smooth. The FPS hovers around 130 to 144. Also, the device doesn't get hot after long gaming sessions as well. Now, Realme UI 6 is also very well optimized here. You also get the full experience with background blur in quick toggles and notifications. They also have been providing bug fixes quite frequently. This was the second update that I received, and they mentioned optimizing the battery performance. Here are my screen on time screenshots. I've been consistently getting 7 to 8 hours with 5G network and 120 Hz refresh rate. With 60 Hz you can even get 10 hours plus. Of course, with continuous gaming it will decrease by a few hours. I recommend using the battery health feature to prolong your battery life if you plan on using the device for years. Otherwise, you can use the first option. And to top up the 7000 mAh battery, the 80-watt charger does the job in under 90 minutes. And while charging outside, you can enable this anti-theft feature. So your device will alert you if someone removes the cable, SIM or headphone while your phone is locked. Coming to the cameras, we get a 50 megapixel main, 8MP ultra-wide and 50 megapixel front. Good thing is we get 4K 60 FPS recording from both the main and front camera. The photos are good, however the HDR needs improvement. The shadows are too dark sometimes. Also expected little more details. The 50 megapixel selfies are quite nice with good bokeh and details. You can record up to 4K 60 video from both back and front as I mentioned before. There are slight jitters even with OIS, but overall the video quality is good. The front camera lacks the autofocus, but stabilization and details are good enough. So for 20k, I think this is a steal deal. You get Snapdragon 7 Gen 4, super bright display, 7000 mAh battery. There are some cons, but they aren't deal breakers. So if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.